Check your compass, folks. We are headed south.
South.
I am the Mighty Plantain. I got Boosh on board. We're checking out a beer from Southern Tier. This is their Blackwater series Choklat. It's an imperial stout brewed with chocolate and natural flavor added. So it's a 10%, being an imperial. Not too surprised by that.
No. Now we did try this at the last Brewfest that we went to, but we didn't get to review it.
We did America on Tap in Bangor, Maine, and Southern Tier happened to be there. I'm trying to remember if they've been to the America on Tap in Bangor before.
No, they haven't actually. This was their first time.
Okay, but yeah, definitely.
I remember they had this, and they had the two-time IPA
2X IPA
that we actually did a review on.
Absolutely. So I'm wondering if we're going to enjoy this as much on its own, because things got a little bit blurry and complex during the brew fest. It's great to sample a bunch of beers back to back to back, but after a while your palate kind of gets burnt out and you miss out on it. Holy crap, did I actually put a better head on mine than yours for once?
Yep,
awesome.
you did. But from what I remember of it, they really it tastes just like a chocolate bar.
I do vaguely recall that.
But it was really good.
In and amongst all of the other stouts that we did pick up, I do remember this one standing out.
You got that smell of an imperial.
Ooh. But there's a lot of chocolate in there, like a dark.
You can definitely smell the chocolate.
Like 99% cacao chocolate.
It's almost as if they took a candy bar and melted it into the...
I mean, if you look at the color of it, I just put it up at the camera. That is completely dark. I mean, there's just a tiny bit of light.
I'd actually say that's darker than Guinness.
I think so. The head is actually darker because Guinness usually has that nice grayish white head, and this has got the brownish color to it. It's also fairly thick. It's not as creamy as the head on a Guinness, but it's thicker and it's lasting longer.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah, there is that dark roasted chocolate aroma.
Yes.
Coming off of that. It's stirring some memories now. Oh, I could sit here and smell that all night. That is definitely chocolatey chocolate.
Let's see. 25-degree Play-Doh 2-row malt. Caramel malt.
Oh my god, they use chocolate malt.
Chocolate malt. Bittersweet Belgian chocolate.
Yeah, that's probably what we're getting.
Chinook and Willamette hops. Along with some natural flavors.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, enough about that. Bottoms up, dude.
Oh, yes.
It's actually got a nice heavy mouthfeel.
Yep.
It's rich, creamy, smooth.
You can really taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
I mean, texture-wise, that is extremely smooth. And it's all chocolate.
And we didn't really get this cooled off too much. It actually, to me, it kind of tastes better with a little bit warmer.
To it. I've heard some people say that certain stouts and porters, some of the darker beers, actually some of the more subtle flavor notes come out more so with a chilled temperature than a fridge temperature.
Right.
And I think this might be one of them because when we had it at the Brewfest, it was chilled. And I'm getting a lot of different types of chocolate flavor are coming through. It's all distinctly chocolate.
Getting a lot of, to me, it's a lot of the dark. Like if you like the dark, semi-sweet chocolate, that's the best.
But in the finish, it starts out very bitter and very roasted.
Yeah.
But then towards the finish, it comes through a little bit sweeter, and then the aftertaste.
The aftertaste, you get that bitterness, actually.
Yeah, for me, if I don't take a sip for a little while, I'm actually getting a sweeter, creamier chocolate aftertaste, and I'm not going back to the bitter. But as soon as it touches my lips again, it goes back to the bitter. Ooh.
Right.
Hell, even the burps taste good.
getting a lot. You do get a lot of that. More, like I said, is the really dark chocolate. If you like dark chocolate, and I mean black, it really is good. And I like the dark chocolate. And dark chocolate actually has a healthy aspect to it.
Yeah, there's plenty of antioxidants in it.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I like the dark chocolate, but I also like white chocolate too. White chocolate's good.
Science lesson time. Antioxidants actually reduce free radicals, which reduces oxidative damage to your cells. Yeah, look it up. I'm not going to go into the full explanation here, but chocolate's good for you.
Yes, it is, actually. It's very good.
Antioxidants are good for you. But, you know, easier to take them in chocolate form. For me, this is a really great beer. I'm hitting it with a 4 out of 5 because I'm really enjoying it and it's awesome. I'm not even tasting that high ABV tang that I'm used to from an imperial or high alcohol beer. But the reason I'm not rating it higher is for me, it's a one-trick pony. It's all chocolate. I'm getting nothing but chocolate out of it, which is awesome. But it's just keeping me from giving it that full 4.5 or 5 out of 5. It's holding me back a little bit because even though there's complexity within the chocolate flavors I'm getting, I'm not getting anything other than the chocolate from it, which, you know, is impressive in and of itself.
Right, but that's really when you actually look at it, that's what you expect. Mm-hmm. When you look at the label. You look at the label. Mm-hmm. That's what you expect from it, and that's why I'm going to give it actually a 5.
A 5, awesome. And
very good beer.
I can see where you're coming from that because, you know, you see chocolate on a lot of beers and you don't expect chocolate
flavor.
Period.
Right.
So I can definitely understand where you're coming from with that. But for me, the fact that it's a one-trick pony and I'm not getting any more complexity other than the chocolate, that's just kind of holding me back. So.
See, the other thing about it though, when you look at some of the other beers that say chocolate on them, do they mean the malt is actually roasted to that stage?
And 9 times out of 10, that's the case.
Right. They actually used chocolate in the
brew. Yeah. Definitely.
So, and that's what's giving you the flavor. Plus, they also use that chocolate malt to make it even better.
So, all in all, an excellent beer all around. Yeah. Hit us up down in the comments. The email link down below. Ooh, pardon. Look, there's that tasty burp again. You're not even going to give me a chance to finish before you finish that. Let us know what you have to say about the beer.
Are you gonna get...
I'm not quite at that stage. This is just... See? They're all gone now.
It's kicking.
It is. The 10% ABV is kicking back. But anyway, let us know what you have to say about the beer. Love to hear if you agree or disagree. While you're down there, make sure to click on the like and share buttons. Share these videos. Want to get some more subscribers. On that note, click on the subscribe button. Want to make sure that we get as many people subscribed as possible. When you subscribe, you get a notification every time I post a new video. Hopefully you're getting some value out of them. More subscribers equals more revenue. That's what I'm really trying to do with this channel. We haven't made any money off of it yet, so I really hope you're enjoying the content because it sure as hell isn't paying any bills.
No, you know what? We like doing it. We're enjoying it.
Exactly. I'm going to keep doing this one way or the other. So might as well help make us a few bucks while you're at it.
Well, you don't have to make us a few bucks. Just give us some money so we can buy more beer to try it out for you.
Yeah, there you go. On that note, make sure to let me know down in the comments, the email link down below, if you've got a beer that you want to see reviewed.
If you have your own home brew.
Especially if it's a home brew. We'd love to get a hold of that.
Yep.
Let you know what we think about that. And I guess that's really all I got to say. Like, share, subscribe. Hit us up with your opinion on this beer. Let us know if there's something else you want to see reviewed. And if you've got a beer that you brewed yourself, be more than happy to get a hold of that. Hey, free beer. Can't beat that.
Nope.
And we'll definitely give you an objective opinion on it. Till next time, folks, thanks for checking us out. Cheers.
Keep drinking.
You tried to force that one. Yeah. Now, a little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. Extreme Beer Fest this weekend, we'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American